move on.
Wayne Rooney and Jesse Lingard have both said that the improved results and performances have been down to the players playing with more freedom. Wayne said that after the Derby game, for example. But you sort of said that they're not playing with any more freedom. So is this because the players are just taking the initiative on the pitch? Or?
You want to repeat every time the same question in every press conference? So I'm not agree with that remark of Wayne Rooney when they have said that, and not of because it's only that they have more confidence. And it is especially that Wayne Rooney is saying that because he has scored 7 goals in a row. So that he can say, I'm now playing with more freedom because he has more confidence. But you want to write tomorrow in your paper that it is because he get another training session or in another style because Louis van Gaal gives more freedom. No, it's not. It is not still the same. It is still the same. And we train still the same, in the same way. So it is not because of the change of attitude of Mr. Louis van Gaal or another way of training. No, I'm sorry to say that. We are working always hard and very professional and in the philosophy of Louis van Gaal. And that's also for Jesse Lingard.
Is playing with Juan Mata in the number 10 role, which we all know he prefers, has that been one of the big differences in the last 2 games?
No, because I have played already Mata at the same role. Maybe you remember that. I'm not changing him from that role. He has changed himself because at that time he was not good enough. Yeah, that is the reason. It is not the trainer, coach or the manager. When he's playing like he has played now, he shall play at the 10.
So he stays there on Sunday, obviously.
Well,
yeah.
we have to see. Because maybe I have another number 10 who is better than Mata. It is possible. Maybe Andreas Pereira is better.
What wasn't he doing then, Louis? What wasn't Juan doing in the
I
earlier
don't
games?
discuss that with you. I discussed that with Juan Mata, and Juan Mata knows. And maybe he is doing better now.
But you can trust. You feel you can trust him there now.
I think that I'm responsible for that. So.
Has it disappointed you then, Louis, that this set of players have taken so long to buy into the way you want to play or to get their confidence? Because historically, you've always made a pretty quick impact at clubs, haven't you?
Yeah, what I have to say. Every answer what I say is a wrong answer.
Why?
Why? That you have to think about. And then next week, when you are not coming up with an answer that I have to give, then you know. You can, when I give one answer, you can interpret it that way. But then it is not so happy for the players, and vice versa. And you know that. And that's why you are asking me that.
With Luke Shaw, with Luke Shaw, you say he could possibly come back for the Europa League final if you got there. Does that mean that he could possibly play the Euros with England as well, or would you discount that?
No, I want to give him a spiritual aim. That it is nice to aim for that. But he is halfway. I cannot say he shall reach that level at that moment because it's a long way. And now he make a lot of progression because that is the start of his revalidation. But you know at the end, then it's going bit by bit, and that is more difficult. So I cannot give him the assurance that he shall play, or you the assurance that he shall play. But I hope so, because he was in a great form when he was injured.
Have you sensed that by including him, Louis, in the Europa League squad, have you noticed it's lifted his spirits? Is he appreciative of you doing that?
Again?
It has including Luke in the Europa League squad, do you sense that has lifted his spirits? Has he been appreciative that you've done that?
I have talked to him and he smiled at that time. But you have to ask him.
If you can challenge Louis this season, what will it take from the final 14 games, do you think, to be genuine challengers?
How many games we have to win or something? Is that
Yes,
the
I mean,
question?
do you have an idea of what you would need to do in the final part?
Now we
of
have
the
to
season to
win.
be
Now we have to win. The most important thing is to win our games at this moment, because the gap is still 5 points. It's not too much, but it is still 5 points, and that's our first aim, that we close the gap between number 4. And now at this moment we have 2 number 4s, so we have more chance.
Okay, last question.
You said a few weeks ago that you were concerned about the chances you were creating but not finishing, and now it seems you're finishing them. So do you go to Chelsea with a lot more confidence? Because obviously in the game last year at Stamford Bridge you dominated but couldn't win the game and couldn't get the chances. Do you feel to go in there with a different mindset now? And
Yeah, because we have scored 2 times in the first half also. So I think the players has that confidence with them at this moment, and I hope that it shall give them that boost to continue. But Chelsea is also in a good shape because Hiddink doesn't lose since he there is, so it is not so easy to beat them at home. But still, I have the feeling that we can do that. But that was also last year. And last year, it was very important, that match. I believe that I have said it to the fans. Also, maybe you remember my speech at that gala that I said, when we had won, but had is not counting in football, then it was a big race. But we lose, and at that moment we were winning in a row, in a row of 4 or 5 matches.